Bob Marley was a big star back in the 70s and what have you. He changed the music world and then the world itself. And I recently saw this little film about him called Bob Marley One Love, which recently came to theaters a couple of months ago and is now streaming on Paramount Plus. But is this recent film worthy of looking into to see this great music legend, or is this one just not worthy of calling it One Love? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2024 biographical drama musical flick Bob Marley One Love, released by Paramount and directed by Reynaldo Marcus Green, based on the life of the reggae singer and songwriter that named Bob Marley, played by Kingsley Ben-Adir, from his rise to fame in the mid-70s up until his death in 1981. Reynaldo Marcus Green also co-wrote the screenplay with Terrence Winter, Frank E. Flowers, and Zach Baylin. The film also stars Lashana Lynch as Rhea Marley and James Norton as Chris Blackwell. It first premiered at the Carib 5 in Kingston, Jamaica back in January of this year and released a few weeks later. It received mixed reviews though, and currently is the 8th highest grossing film of this year so far. But that might change though. Anyway, it starts out in 1976 amidst armed political conflict that is affecting daily life in Jamaica. Bob Marley announces he will perform at a concert, Smile Jamaica, promoting peace amongst the warring factions. I'm getting them mixed up, sorry. While preparing for the concert, Marley, his wife Rhea, and several other members of his band are shot by assailants. Rhea and Marley are hospitalized, but survive and recover from their injuries in time for the concert. After performing, Marley, saying that his own countrymen would try to kill him and his wife, shows the crowd his bullet wounds before walking off stage. He tells Rhea to take their children to Delaware in the U.S. and stay with his mom, as he and the rest of his band venture to London. After struggling to come up with a new album concept, Marley asks Rhea to rejoin him and the band in England and taking inspiration from the soundtrack of the film Exodus in their own situation. He and his band begin recording what would become their album of the same name. It becomes a hit and helps further popularize reggae music and the Rastafari movement around the world. Well, when the recording sorry, when the recording company schedules a tour in Europe, Marley also aims for stops throughout Africa to inspire the people there. And this leads to friction with Rhea, Shan, and Marley argue about his responsibilities and both his and Rhea's infidelities. But anyway, you'll know the rest of the story when you check it out and what have you. So I'm not going to give you any more of the story because this is a spoiler-free review, and I only give a little bit of the story, so I'm not giving you any more of this. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on the film. I recently watched it when it premiered on Paramount Plus last week, and I'm going to say I absolutely really enjoyed this film. This was very good and what have you. Now, the film did well, making $177 million worldwide against its $70 million budget. Anyway, now the film currently sits at 43% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying that Mr. Ben-Adir does an admirable job in the central role, but the film is ultimately a standard biopic that doesn't do justice to its brilliant subject. Well, that's understandable, though. But Cinema Score gave it an A grade, which was really good. The Hollywood Reporter wrote of Mr. Ben-Adir's performance, he wholly conjures Marley's charisma while also teasing the musician's sense of isolation, stemming from a childhood marked by abandonment. His compelling performance enlivens a film that otherwise feels like it's perpetually struggling to take off. Let's see. Espresso thought the film showed the man behind the myth. CNN called the film a dutiful addition to a recent wave of such biographies that we got in the last few years, like Rocket Man, which was a recent hit for Paramount, and Bohemian Rhapsody, but a largely uninspired one. But anyway, I will say I still enjoyed it for what it had to offer and what have you, and it was really something. I thought it was pretty amazing. Its score from Chris Mowers wasn't too bad. It got me to hear some of Marley's material. Some I've actually heard on radio, and actually, including I Shot the Sheriff, which I learned was done before Eric Clapton even covered it. Yes, you heard me correctly on this. If you, just in case you didn't know. Uh, but we got to hear several other songs in YV, and a lot of them are just incredible and what have you. So anyway, I am gonna say it is very, very good. From what I've listened to. Now, for our cast, I like Kingsley Ben-Adir's performance as Bob Marley. He was exceptionally very, very good. Lashana Lynch played Rhea Marley, and I have to give her credit for that as well. James Norton played Chris Blackwell. He did good. And there's also some others in here. Yeah, so many and what have you. Including Michael Gandolfini, of course, the son of the late great James Gandolfini of The Sopranos fame, after he had recently played the young version of Tony Sopranos in The Many Saints of Newark. Yeah, that was so. I almost didn't notice him, but anyway, yeah. I think the cast isn't too bad. It's very good. They're not too bad. They're pretty good at it and what have you. So I have to give this film credit for what it had to offer. It managed to do its extreme best and what have you, though. But of the whole, I really think Bob Marley One Love is definitely worth looking into. It is to be on. I'd say it's out on physical media now. It's on Paramount Plus now. It's also now available to stream on MGM Plus as well. To stream or watch on there. I think you can watch it if you got that channel. Uh, but Bob Marley, One Love, I think it's a pretty good story. Maybe not one of the best musical biopics I've seen in YB, but it manages to pull off some moves. Anyway, for my score, I'm going to give Bob Marley, One Love 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8.5. So, overall, I think it's pretty good and what have you. I think you might want to check this out. If you're into Bob Marley or if you're curious about this and what have you, then you should check it out. So, what did you think of Bob Marley One Love? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel by making it grow and making the views grow too, please. And stay tuned next time. I'll be giving you my Saturday morning TV log of Project Geeker. So if you like this, check out these other musical biopics. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of a recent one from 2022, and that's Elvis. Or go to the upper right-hand corner. Well, it may not be a musical, but it's a different telling of the Elvis story, but from his wife's point of view, in Priscilla, released last year. Or if you would like the life, well, to hear about the life of another great legendary, singer who was taken too soon, check out my review of Selena from 1997 in the bottom left-hand corner. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.